Okay, this is big. Drake is suing Universal Music Group.
Drake is filing a petition against Universal Music Group and Spotify.
Rapper Drake turning his feud with Kendrick Lamar.
Drake's company has filed 2 legal actions.
It's not just about contracts, it's about sabotage, Kendrick Lamar, and even AI bots. Let me break it down for you. Hi, I'm Nathaniel Mack. I'm an attorney specializing in personal injury, sports, and entertainment law, and I love helping people understand complex legal issues in simple terms. Today, we're looking at a story straight out of a legal drama, Drake versus Universal Music Group. On the surface, this might seem like just another artist label dispute, but it's much deeper. Drake is accusing UMG not only of unfair contracts, but of actively hurting his career by promoting a diss track from Kendrick Lamar using bots. Yeah, you heard that right, bots. Let's dive in. Here's the situation. Drake, one of the biggest names in music, is suing his label, Universal Music Group. His main complaint? He feels UMG is tying his hands when it comes to his music catalog. Labels often control how artists can use their music, and Drake is saying UMG's terms are too restrictive, stopping him from fully benefiting from his own work. But there's more. Drake is claiming that UMG isn't just being unfair, they're actively working against him. The focus of this part of the lawsuit is a diss track from Kendrick Lamar called They Not Like Us. This song takes direct aim at Drake and his crew. Drake alleges that UMG is promoting the song aggressively using bots to artificially boost its popularity online and make it seem like it's blowing up more than it really is. Think about that for a second. A label supposedly pushing a diss track against their own artists? That's wild. Why is this a big deal? To understand why Drake is upset, you have to get how the music industry works. When you sign a label, you give them a lot of control over your music, how it's released, how it's marketed, and sometimes even how much of the profits you get. Artists can often feel trapped in these contracts, especially as they get more famous and realize the power the label has over their careers. Now add the Kendrick Lamar diss track into the mix. If what Drake is saying is true, UMG is essentially playing favorites, putting its weight behind Kendrick to make Drake look bad. And the alleged use of bots? That's next level shady. Bots are used to inflate streaming numbers and social media metrics, making a song seem more popular than it really is. If UMG is doing this, it's not just unfair, it's unethical, and might even be illegal. So what could happen next? Let's talk outcomes. If Drake wins this case, it could be a game changer for the music industry. Labels might have to rethink how they structure contracts and how they promote artists. It could also lead to more transparency around streaming numbers and marketing practices. For other artists, this could open the door to challenging unfair treatment by the labels. But what if UMG wins? Well, it could reinforce the status quo, keeping labels in the driver's seat, and Drake's claims about bots and favoritism would likely be swept under the rug, which could discourage other artists from speaking out in the future. There's also a chance this doesn't go to trial at all. Most cases like this end in a settlement, where both sides agree to certain terms behind closed doors. But that doesn't mean that we won't see ripple effects. Even the fact that Drake is making these accusations publicly is shining a light on some of the murkier practices in the industry. What this means for the music industry. This case is about more than just Drake and UMG. It's about the balance of power between artists and labels. For years, labels have held most of the cards, but we're starting to see a shift as artists demand more control and transparency. If Drake's claims about bots are proven true, it could spark a broader conversation about the ethics of digital promotion and the fairness of the music industry as a whole. So what do you think? Should labels be held accountable for how they treat their artists and promote music? Or is this just part of the competitive nature of the industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to follow me for more legal breakdowns like this. Cases like these can change industries, and I'm here to help you understand what's at stake. As always, remember, Mac has got your back.